Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We are back out here, and guess where we got the start? We got the start on our point that we've fished the past couple videos. This is the first time I'm getting to start early in the morning. There's bait everywhere already. There was a boat here this morning, but he instantly left and he was fishing the bank, so hopefully he wasn't hitting on these fish too hard. But I'm already seeing what I was seeing the past couple days, which is bait. And look what I got tied on. I don't know if y'all can see the old trusty A-rig. I had to go to Tackle Shack and pick up some stuff, so I went ahead and picked up this old tactical bass, and I think it's called the Mini Flex A-rig. Super sick. It's nice and small. I don't need a super big rod to throw it, and it just looks a little bit more natural. See if we can get any to come and smack it. All right, we're gonna move spots because we can always come back. We got to get some fish in the boat though, that's for sure. So we're gonna move spots, try to get some fish in a boat somewhere else, and then we're gonna come back when it warms up a little bit and see if these fish that were on this point get fired up. All right, guys, all we did was just come across the way to this side of the bank that it's been sunny, or the sun's been glaring on it for longer. So what I'm thinking is hopefully this side is just warmed up. These rocks have been in the sun longer. Like that side over there is just shaded. So we came to this side. We're gonna see if maybe the fish are over here because it's warmed up a little bit quicker. That's probably a horrible cast, honestly. Oh, got him. There we go. First bass in the boat. We missed one and then we caught one. And of course, what is it? A little glod. There we go, baby. We'll take him for the first fish. It's been a little slow this morning. There's bait everywhere, guys. I mean, so much bait. Both the first spot and this spot just loaded with bait. So we just gotta, I think it's just a timing thing with some of these spots. Waiting for these fish to get fired up. I'm using this little Sakamata shad, I think it's called. Little Sakamata shad. Looks so good. There he is, off the bottom. It feels like a better fish. Yep, it's a catfish. I knew it. I knew. Look at this blue. Okay, look at my line. Oh, I figured a lot of those were catfish that I was seeing, and they will eat these baits. I mean, especially if you put it right in front of their face like I just did. That's a good eating catfish right there. Look how fat he is from just eating shad. He's trying to get me. Come here. Look how fat this dude is. Oh, he's about to get my gloves all slimy. Look at that guy, y'all. I'm pretty sure this is a blue catfish. Look how fat that dude's belly is. It's either pretty sure that's a blue, but either way, I'm seeing a bunch of them down there. He's got my gloves all slimy. I probably should have just used the pliers and got him off that way, but whatever. Hey, he ate it like a bass, so I mean, as soon as it got down there to him, I seen him shoot up off the bottom. So looks to be some fish on it. I gotta stay on this side over there so I don't get hung up in the rope. There he is. Feels like he's rolling. It's probably another cat. Yep, second cat, y'all. This bank over here is loaded with these suckers. If I was catfishing, I would have a day today. I mean, there's so many cats on this freaking point. They're loaded up like they look. Yeah, this is a blue cat. They look like bass down there. Look at that sucker. Old slimy, stinky boy. A lot of people don't know that, man. These cats, they're just as predatory as bass. I mean, if you put a presentation in front of their face that they don't really have to work for, they will come up and get an easy meal. There's another one. Yep, is it a bass or a cat? Oh, it's a bass. There we go. Nice quad. Look at that nice, beautiful quad. Dude, that's a nice quad. He's long. He ain't fat yet. You would think they would be fatter with eating all the shad. He's long though. See, that's the thing, is these bass will be around these catfish. A lot of times what it is those catfish will sit below the bass. Especially when there's a lot of shad, those bass run through the schools of shad, and a lot of times whatever shad that they hit and they kill, but they don't necessarily get, those catfish are just sitting under them, feeding on that dead shad that's falling under them. So sometimes when you do find a good school of cats, there's a reason they're there, and a lot of times it's just because I just got nailed. All right, let's go back to that other bank and see if they're finally fired up. They're just, I mean, it's fun catching these cats, but it's not really what I'm trying to target. And there's just so many cats over here that I'm not seeing as many bass, but I think it should be about that time. Let's go see. All right, guys, I'm just not seeing what I want to see here. I think I'm gonna go back in this creek and see if there's shad all back there. First, I'm gonna go over to this other point because I know that there's more stick-ups over there. They could be positioning the stick-ups, but the shad's here. I'm just not seeing the fish feed. So let me go check the back of this. All right, guys. Went back there, no bait at all. There's no bait towards the back, so I'm gonna come and fish this bank a little bit and work my way back out, and then might just have to move around a little bit. The only thing that's different today is there's no wind, so maybe that's making them a little making them a little stingy. We're gonna fish this little spy bait. Just had one follow it. There he is. Oh, that's a nice one. On the spy bait, baby. Oh, no. Just had one eat the spy bait and then freaking jumped off on me. There we go, finally got one out of them trees. They're down there, it's just, they're tough to get to. Better fish too, a little healthier. Dude, they are just in those trees, like at the bases of them. So like getting this bait down to them is not being easy right now. But we are doing it and we're gonna keep trying. Just because the amount of fish I'm seeing here is just really what we want. There we go on the spinnerbait. Figured there'd be some up here. Best fish of the day. And he's not big, but I'll have to take him. There we go, guys. In the dirtier water. We had to switch to the spinnerbait. It has like a little orange blade on it, so these fish can see it. Because it is dirty. Oh, that was an awesome bite. Dude, that was a sick bite. He just came out of the trees for that thing. That was sick. Look how white they are in this muddy water. All right, that's giving me a little bit of hope. Second fish on the spinnerbait. We went to a different spot though. There he is. Guad, first guad in this dirt. Bro. I felt him hit it once and then I think he came back for it after he missed it. This is not easy fishing in this stuff. I mean, there's not a lot of bites, but we're down here. We might as well just try to keep figuring them out a little bit. I mean, the spinnerbait's really, I guess I could put on like a black and blue swim jig, but the spinnerbait's getting bit enough that's like, I don't know if switching is the deal. Too many fish out deep. There's not a lot of fish up here, and then even if they are up here, they can't see nothing. They're literally just using the lateral line. Oh my God. Guys, that was a giant that just came up and missed it. Oh my God. What a fish. Dude, he barely missed it too. I mean, barely. Whoo, boy, that gets me excited. That was not a small fish. There he is. There we go. Decent one too. I'm telling you, the ones I'm catching in this dirtier water are somewhat better. There we go, baby. Look how dark he is. He's darker than all the rest that we've been catching. All our other ones have been like a light color. All right, we're figuring something out slowly. Got work tomorrow. There he is. Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep fishing. I'm gonna just keep fishing. Look at this guad, beautiful guad. Dude, he's such pretty. He's got like a crazy color to him. And this dirty water, it's like a, they almost get like a pink hue to them, and it's pretty insane. Getting cut. Different bank than what we were fishing. There he is. Ate it right where he should have been too. There we go. Better fish too. Oh yeah, we're just catching just better. Oh my God, a beautiful guad. Look how long he is. Why aren't you fat, dude? There we go. Dang, I wish I would have found this earlier. I wish I would have found this pattern earlier, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just find something a little late. Still having fun with this. Kind of saving the day, because I mean it's been a kind of a grind today. I mean, really, it's just been, I've fished so much water and fished so many different baits, and then I had to come up to this dirty water because I had to use the restroom, and up here is the only public restroom that I know of. So, and I'm kind of happy that it all worked out, because I'm salvaging a day. Yeah, I'm seeing little minnows and stuff. There he is. Oh yeah. I was seeing fish bust up here. There we go, baby. I'll take it. A little largy. A little largy. I just have to fan cast this little area right here. Yep, look, they're feeding right here. Look at all that bait running. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna anchor into the wind so I can just fan cast this stuff. So I think there's more fish here. This is what my gut's telling me to do. I'm seeing them bust. I'm seeing shad jump. Do I just wait for him to bust and then cast at him? Or do I just fan cast? I think we just fan cast. Yep, look at that bait jumping. That's what I'm talking about. There he is. I'm telling you. Yep, there's fish feeding right here. Found us a little spot. It's warmed up now. I mean, these fish are shallow. There we go. Just in the back of a little cove. It's not a super long cove, but it's long enough. See how many we can get out of here. I'm just slow rolling this thing. One of those ones I seen bust looked like a good one, but can never really tell how big they are when they're busting, because even the little ones can make a ruckus. Big ones will act like they're freaking 10-pounders, or them little ones will act like they're 10-pounder. Yep, look, they're busting just right here. Look at all that bait flicker. Oh, that's a big one. That is not a small fish right there, y'all. Yes. Yes, I knew there were fish in here. That's what I'm talking. Dude, he absolutely just stopped this spinnerbait. I mean, he's not giant. I thought he was way bigger the way he stopped this thing, but he is one of the better fish of the day. Let's go. We're just back here. Literally all I'm doing is I freaking anchor locked the trolling motor to face into the wind, and we are just casting and slow rolling this spinnerbait. There's fish all up in here feeding. There's fish all in here feeding. I could probably even move the boat up a little bit more. I think I might just make some long bomb casts. Ooh, I just got thumped again. One just thumped it. They're liking when I make that long cast back in there and then just slow roll it back. I think it just lets it get to the depth. Got him. Yep, I had to move up off those fish. See, I moved the boat up a little bit, cast up in there immediately. First cast after moving the boat up. Boat was just on them. I love these guads, they're such pretty fish. I let it sink a little bit too. I think that's another deal. It's deep right here, it's not shallow, so. All right, that's all she wrote today. What a tough day that turned into a good day. It was tough all day fishing the cleaner water. I came back up here to the dirtier water and pretty much thought my day was over. Was actually pretty close to calling it. And then I switched over to that spinnerbait and I started getting some hits, and I just stayed with it, and then finally I found that little skull back in that pocket. But hey, that's what it's all about. Sometimes you just gotta keep trying different things until you figure them out. I tried some of the stuff that I tried the other day and it just was not working. The bait was there, but the bass just weren't there for some reason. I'm not 100% why, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all learned something, and tune in for the next one.